Hey there, everybody. Oh my God. Hi.
Hi.
It's the first episode back that we haven't done in the same day as the previous two.
Actuals.
How good is it to see us in different clothes? I mean, my goodness. Right? If that doesn't tip everyone off, us wearing the same shirt. Like I tried to put a sticker on and then a jacket on to make it seem like it was different days, but I think you have to at least change your shirt to pull that off. I don't know.
You might just wear the same shirt. It's like a lucky shirt.
Yeah, you know? I might. I thought about doing that. I thought about having a uniform each week so you can't tell when we record, and I still might do that. I can't commit to anything. I can't do it. Whether it's an outfit, a person. I know, yeah. At least I know I have commitment issues. Speaking of commitment issues, we have, I don't know how that connects at all. I don't want to keep them waiting in the rafters. We have a wonderful guest here with us. I think our very first returning guest. I challenge anyone to refute that. Our first successfully returning guest. We've had a couple attempts in the past that didn't get to air, but here we have, not in studio but remote, all the way from Las Vegas, Mr. Cameroncito, James Compton himself, the man, the myth, the legend, all iced out to death.
What can I say? I had to dress to impress for prestigious podcast like
there
the
we
LNC
go.
podcast.
And it is. Thank you. Put some respect on the show here.
On our name. Some respect on that shit.
Yes. We clearly work so hard to get. Yeah. I mean, no one's ever watching, but hey.
Doesn't mean it's not prestigious.
No, and hey, that doesn't. There's so many. You know how many shows are on like HBO Max that probably only have like 1,000 viewers, right? And we don't hold a candle to even that. But I mean, all that to say, those are like, millions of dollars go into these dumbass fucking productions that nobody watches. So I mean, I'm happy to say that I'm just scraping by with what next to the equivalent of minimum wage or living wage, and we're able to put this out. So I mean, that really says it. Just, if anything, this is me putting out a call to HBO. Please, you've seen what I can do with barely making ends meet. Imagine what we could do, or fucking what, Sirius XM, whatever, Earwolf. If a podcast network, if Wondery would like real talent that knows what to do with money, just please, lncpodcast@gmail.com.
I'm definitely not going to use the money to pay off my personal debts. I would
certainly
never do
not.
that.
No, it'll all be reinvested into the product.
It's for the business. It's
for the business. Exactly. Everything's a business write-off. Everything's an expense.
I'm about to start writing everything off. I'm about to start saving on my gas receipts. I keep track of my spending. I don't keep all the receipts, but I keep track of my spending.
Okay.
Like everything.
I won't take full credit for this because I was listening to a podcast earlier that brought this up and I wasn't aware of it. And they brought it up as a call to the public, like a PSA to say, hey, you might be actually missing out on free money here. But I implore everyone listening, all two people that listen to this, I can't stress enough, you should get on this website, depending on your state. It's called Unclaimed Property. You put in unclaimed property and the name of your state, and usually there's a government link, so it's a legit thing, right? It's not just a scam. Obviously go to the .gov unclaimed property, not some .net fucking Indian scam bullshit, mess around and get your identity stolen. That's on you for being a dipshit. But if you're smart and you understand how this works, you go to unclaimed property, and I'll even type it in here on screen so that everybody can see. I'll go to Google here, unclaimed property, and you can see it comes up with states already suggested, but I'm going to do Virginia because I'm in Virginia. Yeah, let's do that. And so here's the Department of Treasury comes up at the beginning, and that's what I think I clicked on, and then it redirects you to another website here called vamoneysearch.gov, and each state has a designated site, so it'll be something different for everyone. But for Virginia, it's this. You click on that, and let me see if I can get it up here as well. Give me just 1 second. But you click on this, and what it will have you do is type in just a couple key terms or words, like your last name or the name of your business, and then if you want to narrow it down even further, it'll ask for your first name, your city, zip code, things like that. Very, very broad things about your location and your identity, but that's all it needs for you to search up if you have unclaimed property. And what's unclaimed property? It's anything that somebody owes you that they haven't been able to hand deliver to you for whatever reason. And it's in the form of a check or some type of money. So you could, as of now, you could have some sort of outstanding amount of money to be received that you haven't been given yet, that you can only claim through one of these directories, one of these websites, which is pretty fucking insane to think that you could have potentially hundreds, if not thousands of dollars at any given moment being withheld from you. And all you would have to do is go to this free website, and then, I think you have to like photocopy your ID or prove somehow identification that you are who you say you are before they mail you a check, right? But I mean, this is 100% above board. Check it out. Each and every one of you do. I didn't find anything for me, but I did just my last name. If you do just your last name in your area or the area of your family where you've kind of always been around, chances are you'll find some for your parents. I found something of my dad's. I think he's eligible for like $50. So, I mean, it's not nothing, but you imagine that's like a gift card at the very least, right? So,
yeah, I probably ain't got shit then.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to figure it's wherever you've been long enough to have something have been attempted to be mailed to you, right? So if you move around a lot, check former past addresses. And really, the people who will get the most out of this are the people who've been alive the longest. Let's be real. It's people who maybe overpaid for like car insurance or something, or they may be double paid on a health bill or a phone bill, something where the company or the sort of proprietary business that you paid had to refund you a certain amount, usually is what happens. And if they can't get it to you, it goes to one of these directories. So anyway, that's how it works. Check it out. Let us know in the comments if you got any money, and give me a percent, please. I'll take 10 off the top. Thank you very much, because you would not have found this, and I wouldn't have found this if I didn't listen to this thing earlier. So, I mean, really, they're doing a great service here. I mean, how fucked up is that to think that the government would just be holding on to this shit? And because I mean, you have to file for your tax return type shit, but that's common knowledge. This is not common knowledge. I mean, you're not learning this in fucking public school. You're not even learning this in like advanced econ, I'm pretty sure, right? I mean, how?
I've never heard this before in my life.
Yeah, no.
They don't want you to know.
They don't want you to know. Like I said,
that money.
Hashtag not sponsored. This is not, I mean, I don't get anything for this. This is literally just some shit that your municipality doesn't tell you shit about. And I can speak municipality. Thank you. And you would just have no idea. You'd be none the wiser if somebody didn't bring it up. So, I mean, pretty fucking crazy. I think it's wild. I think our government is corrupt. And I think that libertarianism is the way.
How dare you?
The Second Amendment is life.
I'm insulted, sir. How dare you?
Yeah. Well, our our politicians are certainly in the best health they've ever been in, I'll say, and as evidenced by Mitch McConnell's latest public appearance.
And,
did y'all see the first time a couple of weeks ago where he was given some type of press conference, and he was outside under like a pavilion, and he was talking to press, and he just totally like spaced out. Did y'all see that?
I heard about it, but I wasn't able to witness it.
I've seen it. My man's just like he on something. My man having war flashbacks or some shit.
Yeah. Let me pull that up first, because this one that I have here is as of this week. So he did it again. Whoops, he did it again. I mean, like, holy shit, man. That's, you got to call it quits when it happens a second time, and not just, but on camera in front of everybody. Like, you've been exposed. It's time to wrap, right? And
I mean, how old is Mitch McConnell?
Right, though, exactly. And he's got a physician or somebody saying that it's just a result of like a head injury or concussion. Like, even still, like, you're not bouncing back from this. I mean, it's a wrap, right? I mean, like, what the fuck? Like, what you say? What did you say, Lorenzo? It looked like he had seen something.
Yeah, son. I'm just see a ghost in the bag. You probably see death coming for his ass. He's like, I thought we had a deal. Not yet.
Yeah, I really don't want to get the whole video taken from this. I hope that this is what we need. But
video or
here we go. That doesn't help. But thank you. So this was just a couple weeks ago, or sorry, 1 month ago. Excuse me. But the one I had pulled up prior was like 2 or 3 days ago. This was from a month ago. So he's in the middle of talking. And a string of. So sorry, he's inside of. I believe this is the Capitol building, but the part where he's outside under a pavilion was like a couple days later. He gave another. He was at a rally in his state, and his own constituents were yelling at him in this outdoor setting to resign because of this press conference he gave in DC just a few days prior, where he totally spaces out in the middle of his thought. This is not a natural break in speech. He was in the middle of saying something and totally, I mean, you want to talk about a brain fart, his brain shit the bed, I think. And it's real.
Wait. Like, look at his like mouth, like look at the eyes, like
no.
He's out of it.
He's not there.
I can't even do that face, bro. Try to do that face. Y'all try to do the face. I can't even do the face.
Like you think he saw death? I think he is death right here. Like, he's not alive in that moment. That his eyes are totally glazed over.
He looked like he sees somebody that he owes money to.
Yeah.
They in the back with a gun, lifting up their shirt, showing them missing the fucking waistband. Like,
and for how long was that? That was like almost a full 20 seconds of just nothing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, he got that out.
Yeah. He mouthed it. He's like, "Oh shit, son."
And it's sad, you feel bad for old people when shit like that happens, but at the same time, it's like you don't have to be in politics. You do not have to be.
Like, he's way past retirement age at this point. Like, go retire, go have your brain farts, watching,
go chill.
I don't know, the Brady Bunch or something.
Exactly.
So when I'm that old, I ain't gonna be doing shit.
Exactly. Like this is just elder abuse at this point, right? It's not even. So here he is. I don't know why they've zoomed in on his fucking nose hair. That's not part of it. So here he is, off to a good start.
3 short years. What are your thoughts on that?
You're up for re-election. What are your thoughts?
I'm sorry, I had a hard time hearing you.
It's okay.
What
He
are your
didn't hear
thoughts
it.
on running for re-election in 2026?
What are my thoughts about what?
Running for re-election in 2026.
That's
Oh my God.
Did you hear the question, Senator? Running for re-election in 2026?
There's the look again. He's looking at death again. Look just
All right,
like
I'm
you
sorry,
said.
you all. We're going to need a minute.
There's that gangbanger in the corner with the glizzy.
Yeah.
So I got your name, I got your number, and I got your death note signed and sealed. right there in the corner. He's like, that's what he's whispering. He's like, can you all go take care of the hitman over there? He's fucking scaring the shit out of me. You don't see that guy in the corner with fucking packing heat? Yeah, no, I mean, and this lady wants to pretend like everything's okay. His advisor, whoever the fuck this is.
Somebody else have a question? Please speak up.
What efforts is Daniel Cameron going to have to make on the campaign trail to win Kentuckians over in November?
Senator Daniel Cameron, you have a comment on Daniel Cameron?
Well, I think the governor's race is going to be very close.
There we go. Yeah. What even is that? Is that Alzheimer's? Is it dementia? I mean, I don't want to speculate, but I want, I'm going to diagnose him right here and now is what I'm going to do.
I'm ready for your medical expertise.
I mean, have you seen anything like this before? I've never.
Yeah, I have with old people.
Yeah, well, exactly. But usually you're in like a retirement community when it happens. You're not.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like
in
I've
the
seen
United
it before.
States Capitol.
I mean, he's old enough for retirement.
Yes. So it's like, let's get on that, right?
Son, peep this, right? Okay. Would y'all put y'all parents in a home?
Yes.
Yes.
The two instant yeses. Oh shit.
Was I quick enough? Did I say that fast enough, or should I have said it faster?
I think you should have said it just a little bit faster.
Yeah. I think I didn't wait quite as long as Mitch McConnell would have taken to respond, but I did not jump the gun fast enough.
Okay, whoa.
What's that said? Put your parents, you children, like, yes, I don't care. Yes.
Well, what, Cameron? What's your thoughts?
All right. Mitch McConnell was born before World War II is even finished yet.
Yeah.
God damn.
Done. This
So, there you
disqualifies you from public office.
Like, put him in the just put him in the morgue already. Put him in the coffin.
Yes.
He's gone.
I mean, really. And that's where Canada's ahead of us, or Norway, or wherever they do state-sanctioned euthanasia, assisted suicide, because that's what he wants. If I'm his advocate, I'm on Mitch's side. He wants to die. He does not want to be on this earth. In fact, he's not looking at death. He's longing for it in those moments. In the same way that you felt heartbreak before and you're staring out into the distance. His glasses when he's staring off like that, they turn into infinity pools. The way he's just gazing out into the great beyond. I mean, look at him. He's forlorn. He's not he's not conflicted here. He's just, please take me away. God, reach down and cradle me in your humble arms. Fucking yeet me off of this earth, please.
What if he just sees like a fat ass or some shit? One of the reporters looks real good, and he's just like,
That could be.
I mean, yeah.
But I doubt it. I think he doesn't want to live anymore. And I think he's absolutely right to think so. Because like you said, Cameron, excellent point, Cameron. The man was born before World War II ended. Good God Almighty.
oh my God.
It's over. It's a wrap. And so if this happened to Joe Biden, it would be the news cycle. That would be,
it'd be Sleepy Joe's back at it again.
And I would agree. I would be like, it's time to step away. And it sucks that he has the incumbent advantage, whatever. They're going to have to run him because there's no winning an election like that otherwise. You have to run the person who already won. It's just the way fucking politics in this country works. But if I had it my way, I mean, people that age would not be in charge of shit other than who's sitting where at bingo, which table am I sitting at? Am I sitting close to the wheel? But that's too close to the amp. It hurts my hearing aid. Maybe I'm sitting in the back corner, but then I can't really raise my hand to get anyone's attention when I win from the back. So I need to be close enough to the nurses.
I was going to say too, because if you're too far back, Senator McConnell, did you hear the bingo? It was a B1. Senator McConnell, you had bingo.
And it's good. And I guess the saving grace of him being in public office is he's issued a nurse at his side at all times. Like, I guess that's what this lady is. I don't know if she's his secretary or his live-in care physician. I don't know, but she's doing an excellent job. I wanted to play what she feeds him here.
Senator Daniel Cameron, do you have a comment on Daniel Cameron?
Yeah. So that immediately triggers a response. You don't think anything of it based on his response here?
The governor's race is going to be very close.
It's very snappy, though. It's quick. Like what she said was like his sleeper word. But I found what I found interesting was the second time it happens, because she has to do that again in the same video.
So I'm optimistic that Daniel will be.
So he's saying he's optimistic that the Republican ticket for governor will win.
What is your reaction on Trump's latest indictment, and would you support him as a nominee?
It's a question about Trump.
And she just says it's a question about Trump because he can't hear it.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment about the presidential race.
But the way she says it so curt. It's a question about Trump. Like, she didn't say the question in full the way she did with the previous one, which means what I think is happening, and this is like deeper conspiracy shit, but I mean, these are talking points that these politicians are coached on in the background.
For sure.
And these are his like keyword sleeper word things that trigger his synapses to respond in a very particular way to these questions. So she's translating the generalized questions into like the sleeper, passcode variants of those questions that do activate in him an appropriate response and not just some deadpan stare. He's at the point.
But then again, is he even like cognizant enough to be able to like understand these sleep words and be able to answer?
That's the problem too. It's getting to the point where he's fucking pooping out. He can't handle it.
Okay, that's why they want him replaced. Is because he's not picking up on the sleeper words.
It's like
anymore.
You don't even get the key words anymore, my guy. It's time to go.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe certain questions he's supposed to shut down and not say anything.
Maybe. I don't know. I think it's time to just sit back in your little fucking Cracker Barrel rocking chair and fucking read Catcher in the Rye and die. I think that's just time.
Whoa.
It's time.
There's two of those things there that you said that don't throw shade on. I'm not going to let you know which one, but one of those two I greatly enjoy.
Of course.
Like Catcher in the Rye?
Well, I said I won't say it, but one of those two.
He's like, it's my favorite book. We look in the background of his room. He's got like pages fucking framed and shit.
Hey, whoa.
Especially, I think it's like page 3, and they say like a certain word like 7 times in the first fucking 2 sentences.
No shade.
Yeah, you know that book better than I do, right now.
Look at that. Wow. Got a scholar on our hands. I just tried to say some old shit. I just do old shit, Mitch. Give up on being a politician. It's over. You lived the dream. You've done wonders for America. Now fucking go away. So I feel like this is more wholesome. This is old people not quite at the point of dying. It's just like them making innocent mistakes, and that we can all laugh at. Let me see if I can pull this up. I'm fucking struggling over here. But here we have some people at a concert, and it's a guy touching who he thinks is his wife here, and you can see her face. She's clearly alarmed. She's like, "What? Who the fuck is touching me right now?"
I don't know. She looks like she's enjoying it.
She's having fun, but I mean, look at her initially. She's like, "Oh." She's like, "What?" And see, look at the guy. He's like, "What's everyone laughing at?" And she's having a good time, but she's like, "Who is touching me?" And he gets a good look at her, and he goes, "Oh shit, that's not my wife. Oh no." He's like, "I thought it was my wife," because look, that's his wife right next to this lady. They fucking look identical.
Holy shit!
Bro, they both came out the Karen magic right there.
God damn. I'm done.
It's like the fucking spitting image. It's the same person. with the fucking jean jacket and everything.
The jean jacket, I can't tell if that's dyed hair or not, to be honest. I kind of think it is.
I think they're both, because she's got the brown tips here.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
The old lady, like, bob cut with, like, the blonde highlights, the jean jacket and the skirt.
I mean, how great.
Straight from the factory, dude.
How fucking great is that? Anyway. It's just, I mean, that's acceptable, right? But for Mitch, he's doing that, like 20 times a day?
In front of 50 million fucking people.
And he's not just doing it with speeches or with wives. He's probably doing it with other people's food. He's probably using the bathroom on himself in secret. You know,
goddamn,
it's a lot. You got to take it all. You know, you got to take the aggregate of all the things happening at once, and make an informed decision.
Wait, Ayo?
I don't know what's Alo. What do you have here? I see P-Hub parent company something.
Oh yeah,
that was the one thing I saw. Now
let's do this real quick because I know what this is. Let's do this. Which one would you prefer? Woman on her way to funeral or dog rescuer?
First one.
First
one's got to be funny.
First one.
I mean, they're both hilarious to me.
I don't care. Come get my nose.
On September 8,
the dog
2022, an officer was dispatched in reference to a car accident.
So this is body cam footage all the way through a lady's arrest, and as the document would suggest, what I read aloud, it's a lady claiming she's on her way to a funeral, and maybe she doesn't get there.
What happened?
Right.
I was leaving here.
Were you able to get out of the store?
I think so.
Pretty tight.
To exit, to take a left, and she just ran right in me. She was going to turn into here. Her grandmother died.
Where were you exactly?
So this is somebody that the lady on her way to the funeral ran into, right? And so it's a traffic accident that turns into just an entire shit show.
I got you. Can you use your driver's license real quick?
My driver's license?
Yep. And the insurance for your car. And then I'll meet up with you in a sec. You just wait right over here for me, okay?
Now he's talking to our girl.
Do you have your driver's license on you? And your insurance?
I want to call my dad first.
Yeah, she's distraught. As you can see, she's clearly, and we've all been there. We've been emotional on the road. Maybe you're not in your right mind, and you're willing to give somebody a little bit of leeway in that instance, because you don't know what someone's going through. And certainly when you're this, like I said, this distraught, I mean, anything.
I think she's a little inebriated.
No,
as the kids
that's
say.
not. No, that's not what's happening here. That's not.
No.
And can I say, really, frankly, shame on you for. She's clearly just upset. She's. Okay. It's not funny. You want to sit there and laugh at this lady's pain, but it's not funny in the slightest. She's broken up.
I think it's funny that she's like what, 30s, 40s?
Yeah.
And she's hasn't it called.
Now that's fucked up, Cameron. 40s?
Let me call my dad.
No. I'm going off the voice. Yeah. The voice sounds like she's 40s. No, she's probably smoked like a pack a day.
That's a voice though. I don't know. How does that shit work? Like.
No, she's older. She's older, and because of how much, and I'm willing to say because of how mature she is as a citizen, there's no way she would drive intoxicated, inebriated, nothing. Never. She's fine. She's in her right mind. She's just.
Why she hop in the other seat?
She's just not doing it. Yeah. She's on.
Okay,
yeah, she's in the passenger seat.
Insurance, okay?
Why? Because that woman is going off her rocker.
What happened today?
Okay, she might be a little.
She's extremely distraught.
I'm gonna tell you something. I've been around a lot of drunk white women. Okay, I used to go to college parties. I know what a drunk white woman sounds like, and that's what they sound like.
I'm just saying, let's not rush to judgment. Okay, just because we're watching a video It's a traffic accident. Let's not assume somebody's drunk out of the gate, okay? Even if they do sound like they're... I mean, please.
My grandma died.
I'm sorry.
That's what happened.
Today?
Today.
I'm so sorry.
And I was going to this special cemetery. And that's when I got into the car accident. I think that was just the current one.
I understand, but so she.
like how she's crying, right? And then I'm sure the cut was maybe like 5 or 10 seconds, but now she's like totally fine again. She's like unfazed again. She's no longer completely a mess in tears anymore.
She's buried here. She passed away 2 days ago. So you were coming today to pay her respects, grieve, or just to visit her today?
I was coming here to pay my respects for my grandma.
I understand that. So, what happened here? How did this occur?
Now, I've been watching a lot of these lately, and I'll say that's people's go-to usually. Believe it or not.
Is that your grandmother died?
Their grandmother died, or their mom just died, or their pet just died, or they're on their way somewhere to visit a group of people who are mourning somebody who just died. And it's that specific excuse, cop-out, whatever you want to call it, that people justify their bad behavior. Like I was watching a video earlier of a lady who was acting up at an airport who caused a whole flight to be deplaned because she wouldn't sit in the seat designated to her on her ticket because she insisted she bought a different seat, but she was issued the wrong placement on her ticket. So she went ahead and sat where she wanted to anyway, and like I said, resulted in the whole flight being delayed and everyone having to deboard.
Let me tell you something. I wouldn't have had to deboard. She'd have got deboarded, but I ain't going. Yeah, I'll take her off the flight. Goddamn it!
Yeah.
I'll take her off for you. Somebody got authority to take that bitch off the flight, and goddamn it,
no, for real.
I'm not getting off. Delay my flight. You pay money for flight time, so that means if my flight's now delayed and I got deboard, I'm not getting the flight time that I purchased because your ass won't sit down. I'm gonna take you off the goddamn plane and I'm going where the fuck I need to go.
So she ended up, I'll just summarize that video. She ended up getting a full refund for her ticket. But then also she was placed on a no-flight list, and I don't think she's eligible to ever fly again.
At least with that company.
For Delta, yeah, I would think is what it was. But then she was going to get charged with disorderly conduct, but she didn't. Instead, she ended up getting charged with assault on a police officer because she just started kicking and screaming when they dragged her out of there. And,
only that instead.
Yeah, only that. Nothing too bad. But what was it? But her thing was she was on her way because her mom just died. She was going to a funeral, or her mom, or not her mom, her aunt. Somebody died. Somebody close died. And there was another video of a guy whose fucking friend died, and he was on his way somewhere. It's the same excuse with people mid-transit to another location, that somebody always died. It's the weirdest thing. And I could see how that would sort of exacerbate your or heighten your mood circumstance. If you're already feeling bad, that certainly would make you, or it would increase the likelihood you do something rash or you're not in a good state of mind. I get it, but I just find it hard to believe that that's the case each and every time. I mean, it's a good excuse, but ultimately, if it's not true, you're going to have to prove it at some point. So I always wonder what these people's end game is when it's not the truth. Who's to say if it's the truth or not in this lady's case? But we will see whether or not she's intoxicated. Surely enough, we'll find out if this is the whole truth.
To my end, and when I went into there and I told, you know what? Tell her just stop.
She's taking pictures off on the side here for her insurance or whatever.
Well, she's just taking her whatever photo she needs for the insurance.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you have a newer copy of the insurance?
What do you need right now? Okay, like, seriously, what do you need
So I
right
need your
now?
driver's license.
Okay.
So I need your driver's license. That's your registration.
Okay.
And I don't need that. I need your driver's license.
Oh my god.
When I say I need your driver's license, what are you pulling out?
I was thinking that shit because I swear that's what he asked for, and she gave. I was like, is that like the temporary shit? Because she waiting on hers, like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I mean seriously. When I ask, hey, can I see your driver's license real quick?
Hey,
what are you gonna pull out?
You asked for my license, I'm gonna give you. You said you pulling out what? Your registration.
What on my registration?
Of course.
I'm gonna pull out my military
It says
ID.
DMV on it.
Okay,
What do you want from me?
Low key though, I remember I got a speeding ticket out here in Vegas once, and they're like, "Oh, license registration, please." So I pulled out my government ID and I handed it to them because, like, you know, sometimes like police officers will be like a little bit more lenient if you're military.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh shoot, my bad, sir. Like, you know, I'm just used to handing that one out. Here, I'll take that back." Did it fucking work? No.
Yeah, he let it slide though. He didn't give
No, he
me
didn't
shit
let that
for
shit
it.
slide. He wasn't like, "Oh, you're military." No, he was like, "Yeah, that's the wrong ID."
No, but I mean to say, like, he didn't like accuse you of anything or trying to like. Did he call you out for like?
No. I played it off. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, my bad. Like, you know, I'm always coming in and out of the gate, so like that's
Yeah.
what I'm used to handing." So
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. That would.
Nah, yeah.
I'd feel way worse if he like. Was like,
If
what are
he
you trying to
tried
do
to-
right now? Like,
No,
I would
he
just
didn't try
speed
that.
off and get shot. That's what I would do in that. But good. I'm glad it didn't get to that.
You got to wink at him and be like, "What you trying to do?" I can't afford the ticket.
Yeah, I know it doesn't say that on my military ID, but they called me the gobbler back at the barracks.
yo.
If you want to cozy up in the squad car over there.
hey, I practice with them glizzies I get at the food truck.
Oh my god, yo!
Gotta stay ready, you know. Deployment
Stay ready for it's a fucking traffic ticket.
Okay.
Right there. How much did you have to drink today?
I didn't have anything. I told my mom told me that my grandma passed away
Okay.
Okay.
and that they were going to the monument.
Okay. Today? They were going to the monument today?
Yes. And that's why I'm so upset. So you can talk to my parents then.
I don't need to
That's
talk
why she.
Why did she say parents? You can talk to my parents.
Yeah, that's why she wants to get in touch with Dad though, because he can explain where she needs to be better than she can for some reason. She doesn't totally know how to convey the urgency of the situation and that she needs to be at this, but her dad can explain it better, right? So let's talk to Mom and Dad, right? Hopefully at some point to kind of clear up her story.
to your parents. I need to talk to you because you're the one involved in this accident. That's not your driver's license either, man.
Oh, my driver's license.
Yo, what's that shit called?
Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Fuck
She
you.
is all over the place.
She pulled out, for those of you listening, she pulled out some flushable wipes.
Some fucking wipes, bruh.
Like
She
that
was like
her
pulling
driver's-
out like 4 of them.
She about to do a magic
like,
trick. She about to be like, clean yourself off. I gotta get out of this.
Yeah.
no, she's pulling them out for that gawk she's about to give him.
Yeah.
to
That's
get
what
out.
I'm saying.
I
She
was gonna
like,
wipe off before.
yeah, clean yourself off. I gotta get out this ticket. Yeah.
No. Oh, God. It's just like.
So how much did you drink today?
None. I did not. I have 2 different breathalyzer things in my car.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do.
Where are they?
You did not see me point to them.
You did not see me.
What does that even mean? You just have you have a mobile breathalyzer device on your, what's that, like the sun visor? Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
sun visor.
But I mean, clearly that's a lie. I don't see anything there.
Those
Wipes equals
Wipes equals
Which are also
license. Visor equals breathalyzer.
He is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
submission.
Oh, that's cool. So she's buried today, or?
She's being buried here today, and if all of you guys are here,
What time?
I don't know.
I need your phone number, Christina.
I know, and I'm gonna call my brother-in-law, who is a 411.
He's a 411? What's a 411?
And you can tell your whomever for the 4th of July. Tell them good luck.
I see. All right, Christina, I need your phone number for the report.
Yeah, and I'm gonna talk to my in private.
That's not a phone. That's a hand.
I need this pause. I need this pause. I can't handle this.
Son.
Okay. I think that this is going beyond drinking.
Yeah, right?
All right, because like I've been drunk before, like, but I can at least know what the fuck my phone is, even while I'm blackout. Like, even blackout drunk, I at least know what a fucking phone is.
You know it's not wet cloth, I mean, to say the least, right? I mean, like, how do you mistake something that's in it? Okay, so you got to open a whole ass different container to get it out of, first of all, and then it's just a totally different fucking material. It's like different matter entirely.
Okay, I think that wipes equals phone, which equals driver's license, and it also equals a portable breathalyzer.
Yes.
Those wipes are everything.
Done. I mean, all in one. I mean, she clearly bought that fucking all in one.
The Boy Scout stores, some shit. Fucking, it's like a multi-tool.
Exactly. She bought that shit at Home Depot. Cue the music.
I didn't know she thought it was a phone. I thought she was cleaning her face. I was like, why is she cleaning her face?
No, and then she started trying to talk into it, and that's what tipped us off.
In private, please.
I ain't know what the fuck she was talking about. Oh my god.
She can't just be drunk, dude. She has to be on some
she's on some type of fucking.
That's a combination right there.
So now she's talking about her brother-in-law as a police officer.
My brother-in-law is a lot ahead above you.
It's good.
Yeah. So, shut the hell away from me.
Shut the hell away from me. We got some classic comebacks.
Damn.
God damn.
He's, I think, directing her out of the car now.
Can you step out of the car for me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Step right back here for me, okay?
You going to jail.
You said no medication, nothing?
I'm on medication.
Alright. The reason I'm asking is the way you're speaking and the way you're acting, you're holding up.
He's trying not to laugh. It's like the way you're acting. Like, I just watched you talking to a fucking asswipe, you dumb bitch. Like, what the fuck are you on right now? What kind of fucking fent trip are you fucking driving on?
A hand wipe as a phone. Alright, and you're telling me that you were trying to turn in here, but you went straight across this way and slammed into her.
Scared about what was happening.
So how much did you have to drink today?
Today, I didn't drink anything. I was here for my babshas.
Right.
Gravy.
Right.
And that's all I was.
Okay. What'd you take?
I mean, that's...
Give me a replay of that one. Wait. I'm trying to figure out what you said.
Well, her babsha, I'm going to assume that's some type of religious word for grandma, babsha. But then she's talking about she's there for the burial. Obviously, that's also known as your gravy or your gravel.
That's what son. I had her and she lost me. So I was like, gravel, okay, that's a new word. And she said gravy. And I was like, oh no, she just don't know what she's talking about.
I'm here for her mashed potatoes and
Gravy.
Right.
And that's all I was.
Okay. What'd you take today?
I didn't take anything today, officer.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Can you do this for me? Can you put your feet together for me just like that? You see the tip of my pen?
Anyway, so they put her through these, whatever.
Little test.
And she's like, yeah, she right here, she goes like, want me to do a handstand? I can't.
How many times are you gonna do it till you know I can do it?
It's a few times, unfortunately. I gotta go.
She almost slipped. She almost, until you know I'm drunk. But she's like, I'm not going to say that.
So you know I can do it.
All the steps.
And then you're gonna run into my dad, and he's gonna tell you to go.
Christina, can you do this for me?
I've done it.
It's like a kid. It's like a kid that you're trying to get to settle down. Like right when they're about to cuss at you, you cut them off. Jimmy, what? I was about to tell you to go. Jimmy. It's like she's trying to beat her to the punch every time now. Oh man, I mean, she's losing it. But I mean, it gets better when they handcuff her.
I'll do whatever test you want me to.
It's too late, Christina. All right.
It's time to go in the corner, Christina.
All right.
This is absolutely ridiculous. You're hurting me.
Calm down.
You are hurting me.
All you need to do is walk. Alright, hold on, Christina. I gotta make sure there's nothing in your pockets.
There's nothing in my pockets. You're seriously gonna make me miss my grandma's funeral? You're seriously gonna do that to me?
Alright.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Take a seat. Okay.
Yeah, I just with the using like the weird ass objects interchangeably and like sort of the way she's hysterical right now. I wonder if she's like maybe she's not taking any medicine that she should be taking. Like is this like some type of psychosis she's in? You know, I mean, but then the fact that these people are allowed to drive in really any type of condition to begin with.
Oh my God.
You know, when they're liable to behave this way at any given moment, like say they run out of medicine or whatever, right? I mean, they should be, everyone around them should be put on notice in some way or another, right? I mean,
they let tons of people drive though. Like they let people like extreme anger issues drive. I've been in the back of a car with somebody with road rage. This motherfucker went on the opposite side of the lines trying to get beside the car because like the car didn't even really like cut him off, but like it got in front of him, and so he's on the opposite side of the lines where like traffic's coming toward us. Like he's trying to like so the motherfucker could see him yelling, you know what I'm saying? And I'm in the back and I'm looking at, cause I'm there with my friend. That's how I was in the car with dude. And I'm like, yo, get your mans before we fucking die, cause I'm gonna hop out this bitch.
Oh yeah,
ain't shit about to happen to me. But I'm like, and I didn't get in the car with him after that shit. I was like, yo, like you can't drive with everybody. And that's the shit about America. It's so easy to get a license here because it's easier for the cops to pull you over, get money out of you. But in other countries and shit, it ain't easy to get a license. I mean, I was
gonna say though, I mean, like no matter where you're at driving, it's just you always kind of have to trust that the people around you are making the good decisions. And you know, when you're like old Christina there, who's so distraught that trying to get to her Grammy's funeral. She made a mistake.
Yeah, but I mean, still, but if you know somebody's sort of predisposed to having like psychotic episodes like this, I mean, I feel like you should just automatically get points on your license, or you know, like,
oh my God,
or there should be some type of special sticker.
Yeah, put a sticker on all sides.
Or
of the car.
Maybe this is a step further. Maybe you get like a certain type of patch you wear on your shirt. I don't know, maybe like a tattoo system, something to, maybe,
indicate. Maybe an armband.
Maybe you just put like a barcode with like some numbers on there.
Now we're thinking, right? No, I mean really, seriously, on the car, some type of decal, something that says like, please, I will pretend that this skunk that I've fucking hijacked is my dog. and I will try to launch it at you.
Like a student driver sticker, except for like I'm a psychotic driver.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
Something like that.
Is your phone in your purse? Or is it in the car? I don't want to leave it behind.
How would I know?
Yeah, okay, so she's clearly doing very well. She gets to jail here.
That it is my I do not tie my gym shoes.
Okay. Careful, beautiful.
So.
Okay. Really quickly, want you to take a look, make sure nothing is left in this vehicle. All right. Confirm you didn't leave anything in this vehicle, correct?
I ain't confirming to anything.
Okay, well, if anything gets found, you get charged with it, so that's why I'm asking you.
No, my dad will be finding you.
Okay.
I did not do a field sobriety test the correct way.
Do you want to take the elevator, or do you want to go up the stairs?
I'm not staying for the... I hope you feel good about yourself.
It's literally like a little fucking kid.
Trusting me. And don't touch my purse like that unless you want to pay for it.
You mean putting it down?
The way you are holding it.
By the handles?
Do you want to purchase that purse yourself?
See, now, he's having fun now. He's getting a little smart with it. But I mean, clearly she's not all there. She's talking about how her how her step brother's above his pay grade and shit, and she wants to talk to her dad again. She really just starts screaming and shit. And it's fun to watch. I love watching people just scream at the top of their lungs. I mean,
oh my God.
And then the most replay.
Yeah, of course.
To my phone. It says it right here under people arrested or retained by the popo.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I fucking love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. She just, her fucking expressions.
Did you cut this finger? Or?
I did it. I burned the whole side, this side, and this side.
And it's like now they're just having a regular conversation after she's fucking.
Talk to your sister ever again.
Screaming at the top of her lungs and shit.
Wait, who is she yelling at?
She asked to be put on the phone with her dad finally, and so they give her a phone call. And she's like, "Come pick me up right now."
Get my now.
So anyway, I wanted to watch that because I knew it would be a fun, wholesome.
Holy fuck!
Sort of
Would y'all pick her up? Y'all already dead?
No, I'd leave her there, and I'd ask them to keep her there, and I'd do whatever I could in court to ensure that she's remain there, because that's where she belongs. And as her father, I know that's what's best for her, right? As I granted her life, I now grant her an indefinite stay in whatever Wisconsin. Yeah.
So I'm trying to think. Wait, my bad, Lorenzo. What'd you say?
Yeah, I was just saying. No, you mean the question or?
No, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Like you were just saying something.
No, I was just
fucking laughing at the circumstance. I mean, truly, if I'm her dad, that's where she belongs.
No,
like
for
this
sure.
is the daycare drop off of a lifetime. It's like, oh, thank God, y'all finally got her. She's been a menace.
Free daycare
all her life.
Well, no,
she belongs in a fucking holding pattern.
It's like her being a menace. Like, all right, so if you look at the very beginning of the video, like it looks like it's still like somewhat midday, like when they arrest her. Like, how early was she up drinking?
She's just
or was
out
it like
here. That's what I'm saying.
Like
I don't even.
All-nighter?
I think she does blow like a point 1.8 something, so she's drinking, but that's not just alcohol. Again, like we're saying, like you were saying too, confusing objects with like completely fucking different shit.
She is on something else.
She's on or off something else that truly is one of a kind. Yeah. Too many twisted teas with her fucking psychoactive meds. All right, let's take a look at
this AO
Verge article here. I don't know what to expect going in. This was your contribution here, so let's take a look. Is there anything we need to know going into it?
I don't think so.
There's nothing lewd gonna come up, right? I gotta just. I'm not Kevin Leonardo here. I can't just be having my open ass out on camera on YouTube.
Or can we?
Pornhub's parent company is changing its name to Total Nonsense. Okay. MindGeek, the owner of Pornhub, has a new name, ALO. The company says the rebrand represents the need for a fresh start. Okay, good. Now, are they rebranding because of recent legislation passed in states such as Virginia?
That's what I was assuming. I was like, I just wanted you to know because you would never find this out.
Yeah. Just like at the top of the show, we're helping you get money. Now we're helping you get your porn again. We're helping you get your workaround.
Thank you. I really need
your reach around, workaround, if you will.
Oh my god. Some long arm.
So.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you guys have talked about that subject here on the podcast before.
I just see you rubbing your hands together now. It's getting real.
But what do you guys think about the that legislation where it requires actual identification, photo IDs and things like that?
I think it's stupid to institute it now when there's not the infrastructure in place to facilitate that, right? That's the problem. That's why access is totally restricted to those sites, or just Pornhub in particular. The other ones don't enforce it at all, so I don't know if they're being fined daily right now until it's addressed, or if they're just totally, or if it's not being enforced whatsoever. But Pornhub seems to be the only site that's totally inaccessible in the state if you're not using some type of VPN or location concealer. But
I think it's
go ahead.
It's because they're too mainstream. Because most of the sites are just off names and shit.
Well, I was going to say there's if I'm not going to not to out myself, but I would say X videos is a pretty big one, right? Is it not?
I mean, that's one of the ones I started
with. So that's totally, you can access it. It's totally good to go. I mean, in whatever, at least in Virginia, where I will note this one is not. It's you get there and it's the lady with her arms crossed, and the video of her. It's the lady. It's an actress, shall we say, who's delivering the message that the site will not be available to people in your state until legislation is changed. So I mean,
wait. So legislation has made it to where you just can't even access it now?
If you click, I would do it now. I'm afraid that something else might come up. But if I were to click on the site, and okay, I'll do it right now so you can see it, but I'll keep it off the screen. But so if I type in the URL to Pornhub as I am in Virginia right now, and I click on it, I think there's a safety block on my shit. It's not going to allow me to. Damn.
Go into incognito.
Incognito, where's that? Our safe search off. There we go. Cool. We're good. Okay, so right here, if I click on, there it is.
Hey, wait.
So it's her reading this, and actually I can just pull this up now because it's fine. I was afraid that something may have changed between it because I haven't been back since I realized it's unavailable.
I was going to say, because I noticed that it was clicked at one point.
Yeah. Well, I had to check it out and see what's what.
Of course. Got to do research.
But she's reading this text, so if I'll just press play here.
Hi, I'm Shrita Bell. As you may know, your elected officials have required us to verify your age before granting you access to our website. While safety and compliance are at the forefront of our mission, giving your ID card every time you want to visit an adult platform is not the most effective solution for protecting our users, and in fact, will put children and your privacy at risk. In addition,
Preach, sister. Preach.
Wait, how will it put children at risk for you putting your ID every single time?
I don't fucking know. Because they're going to try to find some sort of loophole that's inherently more dangerous, I guess. I don't know. Or they're going to potentially try and volunteer their personal information on these illicit websites and get their identities sort of preemptively stolen.
As a kid, yeah.
As a kid.
Kids will put in their social mother's maiden name. Kids will give any form of information for a seat at the table at club.
It's really just a bad idea overall because like you're already going to these shady ass places for this shit anyway. So it's like, yeah, why not just give you my social security number while I'm there? Call it a wrap. So,
here you go.
Anyway, that's the message. That's what you see. So that's the website. You can't access anything else on it right now, and we're kind of in a gray area.
Thank God for Virginia, or not Virginia, Nevada.
Thank God.
Nevada,
Anything
dude,
goes.
I can access some weird ass shit over here.
There we go.
I'm fucking done.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So happy for you. So what's this? They're going to change their parent company's name, and I don't think that's really going to do much. But after the CEO and COO stepped down from the company last year, the private equity company Ethical Capital Partners took over MindGeek this past March. Okay, so it's just a rebrand because of an overhaul of personnel, it seems. Even with the total rebrand, it might be difficult to forget some of the major controversies the company has faced. They faced severe moderation issues for years, including the presence of child SA videos. Visa and MasterCard stopped offering payment services on their platform due to unlawful content. The company is now blocking states with laws that limit access to its websites, and the new name may be meant to help divorce the company from its problematic past. Okay, so I mean, they're just trying to distance themselves from, I'm sure, the controversies that led up to the recent passing of this restrictive legislation. So I mean, the damage is already done. I mean, they're in the position they're in now because of the failure to institute oversights that probably needed to happen way sooner. But now it's like, not to keep making this daycare school analogy like I did with Karen earlier, but I mean, now it's just like the teachers blanket punishing the whole class for something that one kid did, and they're even taking it too far, and they're taking recess away for a week when maybe they just needed to be put on restriction from, I don't know, fucking watching movies in class or having their phones. I don't know. It's just, it's just an overstep. This is an overreaction to
like to me, like it kind of doesn't make sense anyways, like the way the legislation was written, because like all you're really doing is just stopping an adult from watching the video that was going to be up there anyways, like no matter what. Like It's not like as if the state itself is stopping the videos from being made. You're just now limiting fucking horny teenage boys from being able to go listen to I don't know, whatever that actress's name was.
And really all you're doing is redirecting them to scarier and shadier corners of the internet to get that sort of stuff. Like I said, X videos is the next best thing, but even that's kind of like a step down in terms of quality and as above board as you can get with sexually explicit content. I mean, it seems like a shadier place, and
for sure
it only gets worse. And then it's those deep dark corners that the real pervs and fucking sex criminals reside. Right? If they're worried about child sex abuse material, I mean, people are only going to stumble into it now when they wouldn't have otherwise, because they were on sites like the one here. So I mean, tough shit. So,
and then like, I'm just kind of wondering, like the states that have now restricted it, do you think like the strip clubs over there or my bad, gentlemen's clubs over there are like
thank you
booming?
No. Just because there's not enough taken away right now. It's still in its early stages. I mean, as much as it's been talked about,
kind of like what you were saying, where it's like people can still access other sites.
Other sites are still available, so it's not. We're not quite in Armageddon. These are just like the early signs.
Okay.
Right now, these are like So anyway, very scary stuff to come, I'm sure, or not to come. I don't know. However you want to put it. That is the question. What else do we have here? I think this is good. I think. I love a good freak out. Oh, I love this lady. Yeah, she's awesome. This will be a good one to wrap on. I can see we're coming up on over an hour here. But this lady's just the best, isn't she? Look at her.
You're literally doing blackface in the middle of the store.
Lester Holt did whiteface. Nobody said shit. Where's your pride section? I need to know.
We're past.
Oh, I thought they were celebrating this and they took our flag forever. No? I was wrong. My bad. I don't shop at Target.
No.
I just take pictures. Join me. Post it on my Facebook, please. My Facebook friends love it.
That's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
And that's the thing about people that were at the Capitol on January 6th is that, okay, whether they were apprehended or not, they're going to slip up, right? I mean, it's only a matter of time before they go to a Target and demand to know where the pride section is so that they can defecate on it in blackface, because the pride flag has replaced the American flag in our country. And,
oh my god. Oh my god.
And people need to know.
Oh my god.
And the only way to get that across is to let everyone know that Lester Holt did whiteface. Dave Chappelle did whiteface. Eddie Murphy did whiteface, and that makes it okay to do blackface in a Target. And
actually, I got training that it said that if someone does something, you're allowed to retaliate and do it right back.
Yes, exactly. Done.
I'm fucking done. Oh my god. She's been chasing that thrill from January 6th this whole time. It's been a few years.
That isn't the only oh yeah, look at this. This lady's awesome. I fucking love her. Situational awareness bulletin. So she's been on notice for trespassing.
Like for the Target?
No, this is the post office. The United States Postal Service has put out a fucking bounty on her head, fucking warning poster. I would assume for mail-in voting fraud prevention. She was
Georgia.
She was out there, preventing fraudulent mail-in ballots. So.
Oh, so she used to work there.
Yeah.
Prior employee.
Damn.
I mean, model citizen, really. But there's like 2 or 3 videos of her on the lead up to going to the Target, and there's one of her in the parking lot in an altercation with some people. But she just
still in blackface.
Yeah, well, so she was in blackface at home, doing live Facebook videos and TikToks, and then she made her journey. She broadcasted her journey to the Target, which I don't have pulled up. I wish I did. Maybe we'll examine that on another podcast. But she had a great day, to say the least. And I don't think she'll be hired, certainly not at the post office or Target, but anywhere now. I think she's totally and completely on hire. Anywhere but Fox News or Breitbart or,
I was going to say, I wonder if she's going to make an appearance on Tucker Carlson's
X show, X videos. How funny is that? The people trying to get rid of fucking porn and all the good shit, that now his fucking his platform. His choice produced content are now called unironically X videos.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Good old X.
Yeah, man, he's doing great. I love that for him. Anyway, we have so much. There was so much I wanted. Because we've been away for so long. You went on vacation for like a week or so, Lorenzo, and I've just been sort of storing away all these great videos and articles, and I'm so excited to be back. We just have a wealth of wonderful things to look at and discuss in the coming weeks. So, yeah.
Golly gee, look forward to it, people. You heard it here.
Look forward to it. We're back in full swing.
Full swing, not half swing. We took over the playground. I saw the biggest swing. I'm getting on that bitch. I'm gonna fly up in the air and I'm gonna jump out.
Yeah, before you jump out, you're getting a lot of momentum right now on that swing. Could you give us a little bit of it in the form of some advice, please?
Got
Pretty
some
please.
advice for the peoples. I know you need it. I know you want it. I know you're fiending. First point of advice: don't be like an old girl. Don't be in fucking Target in blackface, because let the right person catch your ass.
Yeah.
And that'll be.
And thankfully we did, and here it is on full display. A total fucking psychiatric meltdown.
Oh my god.
I mean, I live for that shit. Please do it again.
Please. I don't know. Do better. Goddamn, don't do that. Do something. I don't fucking know. God, she needs to go.
Any advice to old girl going to her grandma's funeral? Christina,
I don't know. You know, I apologize for saying she was drunk, because clearly she was completely sober.
Totally.
She's dry about missing her grandma's funeral, and I completely get it.
Yeah.
And, you know,
we've all been there. We've all needed to be somewhere, just urgently needed to be at a place and time that you weren't, and you thought you left your phone at home, but thank God it was right where it belonged, in your purse. And it was also it was wipes. Your phone was wipes. And not only could you clean your ass with it, but you could contact your dad, who is definitely picking you up and definitely not embarrassed that he didn't abort you when he had the chance. Not at all. He's very proud of you and your behavior. I wonder if she wipes her ass with her phone when she's in that state. Truly. And then she forgets later when she's back on her meds, and she's like, why does my phone smell like fucking ass? Why does my phone smell like shit? Did the dog get a hold of my phone?
Oh
and
my
poop
God.
and poo on it?
She is a dog mom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. How bad for that dog do you feel too? I mean, she abuses the shit out of it.
I hope her dad checks on her dog.
It's one of those that's chained up outside on a post, and it's like a big yard with a fucking barbed wire fence, and it's just out there, rain or shine.
The pit bull named Princess.
Yeah, Princess. Princess! Did you shit on my phone again? How do you keep getting it? Yeah, I don't fucking. Cameron, thank you so much for joining us. I mean,
thank you for having me.
I really appreciate it. You're welcome anytime. Thank you for being our very first returning guest. Again, as far as I know, it's never been done before. So, I mean, I'd rather it be no one else. Truly. Oh, you know what? No, I lied. Ben was our first returning guest because he came and did. Yeah.
Wait, who?
Ben. It was Ben. Actually.
You mean Jose Benito?
Jose Benito Cortez Smith, of course. Maybe we'll say it was Ben the first time and Jose the second time, because I had Ben's name on the screen the first time. So you are truly our first returning guest.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an honor. Thank you for having me again.
Yes, of course, at any time. But feel free and be our first third as well sometime soon.
Oof.
Oh, or not.
mean,
Shit. God damn.
No, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure.
Okay. So
But
it sounded like you weren't that thrilled about it.
no,
Not the
I'm
prospect.
always thrilled. Always thrilled.
This went way better than last time, though. So
Yeah, sorry, Aiden's in here. But hey, you want to say hi? We're recording now. I got Cameron here. Anyway, so that's that. And what a way to end. We're going out on a high. So, all right, bye everybody. Stay tuned for more. We're gonna have more guests soon. This is just the beginning. Bye bye. Don't do blackface in Target. Don't do it. It's bad.